Today I will be speaking about the four contingencies in operant conditioning. The first one is positive reinforcement. This is a presentation of a stimuli that is pleasant and followed by a response that will increase the future of that response. For example, when you smile to a person, that person will smile back to you. Second is positive punishment, a presentation of a stimuli that is unpleasant. That is followed by a response that will decrease the future of the response. For example, consistently swatting a bee will lead to getting stung by that bee. Negative reinforcement, a removal of a stimulus that is unpleasant, that is followed by a response that will increase the future of the response. For example, open an umbrella that will lead for you to escape the rain. Negative punishment. This is a removal of a stimulus that is pleasant, that is followed by a response that will decrease the future response. For example, when a toddler plays with their food, that will lead to no dessert afterwards. Why is this confusing? It's confusing because all four have either positive or negative. Remember, positive signifies adding a stimulus and negative signifies removal of a stimulus. And another reason why it's confusing is that either reinforce all four of them also have reinforcement and punishment. Reinforcement obviously increases the response of the behavior, and punishment decreases the response of a behavior. In conclusion, this all leads up to getting mixed with all four of the types of reinforcements because there is two of each. There is a positive reinforcement, a positive punishment, a negative reinforcement, and a negative punishment, leading to confusion and mixing up each other. How to differentiate? To differentiate between a positive and negative, I remember the addition and subtraction sign. The addition sign equals the positive when one is presenting the stimulus, and the subtraction sign equals a negative when one is removing the stimulus. And for reinforcement, I also use the subtraction and negative sign. For reinforcement, it reminds me of increasing, so addition. So I always think about reinforcement is the plus sign, which increases a behavior or response that is desired. And for a punishment, I remember subtraction sign that decreases a response. So you're obviously removing two. And this is my reference slide. This concludes the presentation of the four contingencies in operant conditioning that I found confusing, and hopefully this helps differentiate between the positive and negative and the reinforcement and punishment that will be helpful in the future.